Hi everyone. So I saw the news. I have seen some of the news regarding Dillian Whyte. Someone direct messaged me on Twitter about something else. So yeah, I glance at Twitter every now and then. Usually I do send a lot of sort of direct messages to people trying to arrange interviews, trying to see if I can go to people's gyms, and it's looking quite good so far. I just hope the government doesn't do another lockdown in January, but so long as they don't, I'll definitely be getting a lot of sparring sessions and interviews in January. But I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I just sort of glanced at Dillian Whyte's name. It was trending, and yeah, I looked at basically some of the sort of news, and apparently he wants to fight regarding the Tyson Fury fight. Dillian Whyte wants 10 million or whatever it is. They've offered him 5 million, and so I don't even, is it pounds or dollars? Because obviously, you don't know what they're. But anyway, he wants sort of twice as much as they're offering. I'm guessing it's pounds they've offered it to him. I've seen different articles saying different things. Let's just say it's pounds. So they're offering 5 million. He says he wants 10 million. So I did say recently in a video I did with Yemi Babatunde, I did say I don't see that fight happening next year, no way. And yeah, I definitely don't see the fight happening but this is just the problem in boxing. I don't think Dillian Whyte's scared of Tyson Fury. I really don't. Sometimes fighters can feel fear. So if you take me for example, I'm not really scared of anybody, but okay, if I was gonna spar Gervonta Davis, I think Gervonta Davis is gonna be more dangerous than if I sparred Oscar De La Hoya, or who's like an active fighter, someone like Demetrius Andrade. I don't think Andrade will be dangerous for me, because I'm not saying he can't. Obviously, he could beat me up if he wanted to. I don't think he would though. But with Gervonta Davis, if that opportunity came up, I wouldn't say no. I'd get in there. And obviously, Gervonta Davis is smaller than me, but I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to hurt me. Which, I mean, I say try, but say if it was like next week, it's not try. If I sparred him next week, which isn't going to happen, it's not try though. If he wanted to hurt me, he would hurt me. So I'm aware that sparring Gervonta Davis is definitely more dangerous than sparring Andrade or Canelo, because those guys will probably go easy, or someone like Amir Khan. Amir Khan will definitely go easy on me. But someone like, as I say, Gervonta Davis or Devin Haney, like these guys might try to go for me. So I'm not saying fighters aren't aware of these things. Fighters may look at certain fights and say, oh, I don't really want to fight him. If you look at Golovkin back in the day, I mean, people didn't really want to fight him, or George Foreman or Sonny Liston. So I'm not saying fighters don't fear fighters. In this case, do I think Dillian Whyte is scared of Tyson Fury? No, I don't think he is. If I felt that was the case, I would say so. But I just think Dillian Whyte's very greedy. Like, if it was me, my advice to him, I doubt he's watching this video though. If I was Dillian Whyte, just fight. Just take the 5 mil, whatever they've offered you. If you really believe you can win this fight, then beat Tyson Fury and become the man. And even for me, forget humbleness and look, I'm desperate to fight the YouTubers, Jake Paul and all these sort of people, Anis and Gibb and Deji, KSI's, but listen, I'll fight any of them. Obviously, I just need to become more famous in the meantime. But I'm telling you, if I got the offer to fight one of these people, I believe I can beat most of them with ease. The only ones that will be a problem for me, in my opinion, Jake Paul will be a problem. Logan Paul, these guys they're bigger than me, and they can punch. I mean, Jake Paul can knock people. If Jake Paul can knock Tyron Woodley's spark out, then he hits hard enough to knock me spark out. In my opinion, hopefully, like if I did fight Jake Paul, if that fight ever happened, I would be gambling on not getting caught. That would be my strategy. Don't get caught clean. But if that fight came up, even though there's a good chance I could get knocked out, I say, I'll fight him. I genuinely would. I'm not, so I'm not delusional. I wouldn't fight. Say they offered me, do you want to fight Mike Tyson in an exhibition for 5 million. Nah, I don't care how much money you offer me. I'm not gonna fight someone that I know for a fact will definitely knock me out. If I fought Mike Tyson, he'd definitely knock me out. So I wouldn't, you know. So I know people say, would you fight Mike Tyson for 1 million? But I'm like, you know, I hear people say that sometimes. I personally wouldn't. It wouldn't be worth the brain damage. It wouldn't be worth ending up in a coma. But if I genuinely thought I could beat you, even if you were bigger than me, I'd fight you. Even if it was for less money or whatever, I'd fight you for the fame, make my name, and then in future I can make more money. So, you know, that's just, I don't know what Dillian Whyte and his team are playing at. If you think you can beat Fury, beat him. Take whatever money you can get, beat the guy. But I just think you're being silly. You know, you missed the opportunity of Anthony Joshua. He could have fought Anthony Joshua when Joshua fought Ruiz, and he could have knocked Anthony Joshua out. So imagine where Dillian Whyte's life would be right now. But, you know, you want to make silly choices in life. And don't get me wrong, I've easily made much more silly choices than, not even Dillian Whyte, but anyone watching this video. I'm sure I've made much worse choices in life than you have. I'm not going to deny that. But, you know, and I'm not trying to sound wise or smart, but yeah, I've just made stupid choices in life. Dropping out of college, not going to university, loads of stuff. I was in the British Army, but I wasn't training. I was in the paratroopers. I wasn't training hard enough, and they gave us a run. You know, one of those beep tests, I failed it, so I got kicked out of paras. So, I mean, they said I can come back in a year or two time. Like they said, what they told me was go to a different unit, you know, go on tour with them, and, you know, come back fitter, and if you pass, we'll let you back in. So, God, I really wanted to jump out of a plane. So, and that's just not even touching the surface. I've gambled lots of money away in the past, and just loads of stupid choices. Not boxing for 10 years. I mean, imagine where my life would be if I had, you know. But anyway, you know, I wish Dillian Whyte all the best. I wish Tyson Fury all the best, but if Dillian Whyte doesn't take the fight, you're being stupid. And I've lost all sympathy for Dillian Whyte now. I used to train at the same gym as him. We used to train in Miguel's. I'm not saying I trained with him, but yeah, sometimes I'll go train and he'd be there. And yeah, you know, he always used to sort of make time for me and talk to me. So, but listen, I don't care if I know you. I'm always honest. Like, if you don't fight this man, you're being stupid. And to me, you're overpricing yourself. Like, but it's not just Dillian though. A lot of fighters are like this. If, you know, like for me, if I was gonna fight Jake Paul, like, you know, I think I deserve, I think I deserve a lot of money to fight someone that could knock me out. But I will just take whatever they offer me. Like, screw it. I think I can beat the guy. I'll do it. You know, you're not a tiger. You're not Mike Tyson. You're not. Would I fight David Haye? No chance. Like, you know, if it was David Haye, no way. I'm not going to fight someone that 99% is going to knock me out with the first punch they throw. But I hope maybe I'm going on too much about it. But I just, like, take the fight, Dillian. You're making yourself look silly. You're ruining your reputation. Talk. Why do fighters talk so much? You've got Tommy Fury talking, you know. Like, you missed your opportunity. You pulled out of the fight. The fight was there. You pulled out. So, tough luck, you know. So, yeah, what can I say? I'll just be repeating myself. But Dillian Whyte, if you don't fight this guy, then I'm never going to have any sympathy for Dillian Whyte ever again. I don't want to hear any more rubbish about Dillian Whyte. He's not getting title shot. The shot's there. Nobody's scared of you. You're not scared of anybody. But you're all just being very greedy. Just take the money. That's what I would do. You know, I'm not a heavyweight, but if I was good enough to beat Fury, if I thought I could, I'd jump in there. I mean, you've been boxing for how long? And, what can I say? What can I say? This is how boxing is these days.